Well, hello, Moltres. Long time no see. But, actually, it's been a really long time. So, I purchased another packet of Emergen-C today. We have Tangerine Emergen-C, which does do, everything to sustain your body. So, I don't have any fruit, which is kind of sad. I have an orange, actually. That was a lie. But I feel like orange and tangerine are the same, and it's just not gonna work out. So I have these cookies. They're delicious. I highly recommend them. They have cream in the middle, then they have this little thing on top that is raspberry gelatin. This is gonna be it. It's so delicious. Emergen-C can only make it better, right? I'm gonna drink it out of my fancy teacup that my mother got me for my birthday. I think the Emergen-C triggered something in my brain today because I went to a gym class and they had us do butterfly stretches. And he told us to put our heels together and our knees apart. And I started snapping my fingers and told him I was ready to start. And it was just a really great moment. I'm not sure he's ever going to consider my sanity quite on the same level. Emergen-C. I really liked your bows. What are you doing with that? And can I get involved? But actually, it's already sizzling. The packet of Emergen-C, I read it. It says 4 to 6 ounces of water. So I'm gonna go with 4-ish under the let's have as little Emergen-C total to drink as possible theory. It actually smells really good. I just got a whiff of unadulterated Emergen-C. It's music to somebody's ears, not mine. But it's music in some way. This is what it looks like. Can't really, I don't want to pour it on top of my computer. Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, just it's the only word I have for it, really. I'm just gonna drink it. I really don't want to drink it. I'm not even feeling sick. Which is probably my previous Emergen-C ventures fault. So yeah, it's kind of creamy actually. Sorry, this video is kind of long and rambling because I didn't really have a plan besides drinking Emergen-C and finding something in my room to put in it. My cookie broke apart. Yeah. Okay, slime mold. Okay, I'm going to tell you about slime mold as I get down to the final tricks of this. Slime mold is the coolest thing. It is so neat. Okay, so the thing about slime mold is that slime mold is amoeba. And there are these amoeba that just live in the ground. They eat debris, whatever's hanging around. Amoeba, single-celled, amoeba. And what they do is when they figure out that their food source is getting low, that they've done an excellent job cleaning up the area, they send out this chemical signal, and it says hey, all other amoeba in the area, let's assemble, Avengers assemble kind of deal. and they all like come together and they form this. They call it a slug. They coming together. They call the coming together like flows, and then they assemble a slug. So the slug like moves around and finds an area where it's like, this seems pretty stable, and like I feel we can sustain ourselves for like a little while here. Which is weird because you're like, meh, that's pretty highly developed thinking for a group of amoeba. You can see slugs with your naked eye. They're like pretty big for amoeba, for a collection of amoeba. Look at some of the cookie, it's so good. So when they find this place, they like grow this stalk and like have this little head sitting there, and then they wait for like another animal to come around, and when the other animal comes around, they like attach to the animal, and it carries the little like fruiting body at the top of the stalk away to like greener pastures. They survive. The stalk dies because they're still in the like completely depleted area. But isn't that so awesome? Because they like form together and they're a team, and it's like social amoeba, and they're amoeba. Like they don't think with, as humans like to put their like super high capital on like thinking and like what differentiates like us from animals, which I guess mentally I can understand, but then you're like, amoeba seem pretty intelligent to me right now. What are you gonna do? Okay, we've made it. Made it to the cookie. What's left of the cookie? I'm gonna pick it up and eat it, I guess. There's something really special about the way raspberry gelatin infused with Emergen-C sticks to your teeth. Never gonna come off, I don't think. So slime mold, A+. And then Tangerine Emergen-C with these cookies is actually really pretty decent. Like, the gelatin is never gonna come out of my teeth, but that's like a relatively fine thing. I like tangerine better than blueberry. This video is now 11 minutes long, so I'm gonna have to edit it down a little bit. Take out some of the rambling, which I'm now currently adding more of. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I can't wait to see your next video. And I'll talk to you later.
I'm being followed by a moonshadow, 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 leaping and hopping on a moonshadow, moonshadow, moonshadow.